Hello my friends, Green Energy here, back with more Dark Souls 2. Where we left off, we had gone through Heide's Tower of Flame, and we had eliminated the Dragon Rider and the old Dragon Slayer. And now, we are at the No Man's Wharf. So this area does make great use of the torch mechanic. There's a lot of torches we gotta light in this area. As long as you've lit a torch, if you need to put out the one you're carrying to carry your shield for whatever reason, you just need to come back to one of these in order to get another one going. Usually this double swordsman doesn't come after us this soon. Let's go ahead and take care of these two hollows. Oh, didn't like that. And then the swordsman upstairs. Oh, didn't really need to do that way. Now you don't have to light all these torches. It might be the minor OCD in me, or just because I enjoy the mechanic. I do try to light up all the torches. Not a requirement. Just lights it up, makes it look aesthetically a little more pretty. Believe I'm just gonna whack all the wooden ones, just to be safe. Unless I absolutely know. I'm gonna dodge his arrows so we can light this one. And we got that swordsman who thinks he's real smart. Let's push him right off. Don't remember where you came from. Where are all of you coming from? Alright, I guess we're using our Estus. That's because I got my torch out. I was like, why am I not taking... Alright. Alright, we're gonna take a trip back to the bonfire. I think those guys came from a spawn up ahead that I didn't want to trigger yet. That's a player. We don't want him. We'll take him before a boss battle. I don't want to take him for areas. Makes the game a little too easy. We want a challenge. Take out a couple of these guys again. We'll ignore that archer this time, because eventually we get out of range for him. Come this way. That swordsman... You want to be careful there. This swordsman does ignore you until you get up to this point, which is really nice. Take care of him, and then we're going to summon Bradley of the Old Guard. We'll come back for a torch. Once we get across this little bridged area, that archer is not going to be able to reach us. Stay up there, Bradley. Look at him. He's bowing. What we're trying to get to, just so you guys know our end goal, is that ship right over there. We're trying to get around so we can drop this drawbridge. Because that water is too deep, and Dark Souls apparently says we can't swim. little hollows should not be kicking my butt. It's not a phase, Mom. There we go. Now, Bradley is the first big example of our NPCs having kind of an area radius where they can't go beyond a certain point. Once we get up to the top of the stairwell up here, he's not going to come along with us. You weren't supposed to come yet. Get out of here. Alright, let's light that one for now. This guy's got a decent amount of health for somebody who doesn't really do anything. He's not even a platypus, but he doesn't do much. Don't believe there's much in here aside from this. There's a couple arrows. At a super specific point in the game, we will be using arrows a ton. Because that part sucks. I'm having nightmares just thinking about it. Don't think we missed anything in there. Don't think there's anything in here. So we can keep heading up the stairs. That was a very strange death.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way.
But she actually wants us to keep talking to her.
You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
And I believe talking to her allows her to be summoned as a phantom at certain locations. We're gonna grab another torch. Bradley took the tough way down. We're gonna go to our right first. Because I want to see how much of this area Bradley will help us with. Wasn't expecting him. Alright, so that's Bradley peacing out. Since we're all alone again, I'm going to get rid of my torch. Don't think there's many places we can light one here. Oh, stop it, Ron. Get out of here. Before we drop down there to get that item, can't go that way. Pay him a visit. Along with all these other guys. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. want to get our shortcut before we need to go back. Might not happen. Not the way I'm playing. I want to save our Estus until we get to the top layer. Could be a trap, so be ready to roll. Nope, we're good. Got some more armor and an axe. Probably illusionary. Nope. Liar. Ambush ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. That joke was probably funny to me and no one else. Repair powder and an upgradable material. Now that's going to be locked from this side, but this is the first of 2 shortcuts that we want. We've cleared this area. We actually want to drop, grab an item over here. Soul item and silky smooth stone. I should bring it to our little bird friend pretty soon and show you guys what those do. I'll come back for a torch. Alright. Alright. Let's all be friends here. Not good dogs. Alright, now let's start lighting our way. Nope, skipped this one. As you can see, 22 minutes might not seem like a long time. It's actually a pretty decent amount of time for a torch. It does turn into hours eventually, so don't get too worried about running out of time. Nothing up there. Did we get everybody in here? Looks like it. Don't think there's anything of much use. And then now we're at the top layer. And up here, we got these weirdos. They're afraid of fire. So bring the torch with you. They'll freak out a little bit if you don't have it. This guy's got long, lanky arms. And I think they do bleed damage. Come on. They don't like fire. Take out the archer. I can't remember. I don't believe there was something up here. Some friends I wasn't ready for. We're at Papa Estus. Alright, let's use life gem. Because we need to come all the way up here. direct that ship to come all the way back. It's gonna light it up like a Christmas tree. And it's gonna flow in to this port right here, because our next boss is at the bottom of the ship. What do we got here? Life gem. Homeward bone. Not in my house. Oof. These guys are quick little buggers. Got more of these guys in here. Alright. So our fire sword's about to break. Gonna have to unfortunately swap it with something. Got 171, 188, 193, 213. I like 213. It's not a bad moveset. I'm pretty sure it's almost identical. Okay, couldn't remember what was up there. And then down here... Yeah, but I heard somebody. Let's open this up. Knew I heard you. That will take us to our first shortcut. We're going to come back to chat with him in a second. Let's come talk to this guy.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
Gavlan's a little goofy, a little creepy, but what he does have are the poison moss. I recommend buying as many as you can at this point, because eventually Gavlan will not be here. We need that for an area in the future.
Many deal, many thanks.
If we actually have any souls that we can spend, I'd like to get a ton if I can. Still gonna save all our boss souls.
What?
Buy 6 more. 14's a good number. Nothing out here. So you can take this back if you're not feeling comfortable. Take that path back to the bonfire. I'm gonna keep going till we get to our next shortcut, because it's honestly not much further. So there's our drawbridge right there. We're actually gonna go take the drawbridge back, and then I will worry about searching the rest of the area. That way, if I bite the dust. If I bite the dust, we just have to come to here. I do see the summon there. We can pick him up. I think I'm gonna try to do the rest of this area solo. But we will use actually both of the phantoms for the boss battle, because once we rest the bonfire, we'll be able to get Bradley back. How do we get this guy? Can I get it from right here? Sure can. Got more of these guys. Where did they go? Oh, they're right here. He really, really doesn't like the fire. And that takes us up to where we were. So I want to take care of this boss before the episode ends. So we might go a little long for this one. Let's go talk to this merchant real quick.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired. I see light, but I am...
Gotcha. So since we do not have magic abilities, if we went back and got some, he would actually sell us some spells. But since I can't even have a spell at this point, he's not interested in talking to me. So I could face the boss without both of the summons and still survive at this point with 5 life gems and 1 Estus. But I want to have both of them. So we're going to head back and rest. We'll just have to fight a few baddies again. But then this boss will be a piece of cake. And we'll wrap it up right after that. See if the doggy will even come and try to play with me if I just ignore him. Come on. There you go. Gotta be very careful. I do try to hit him off the edge, but you can easily fall off yourself. My fire sword should be okay again. Durability, I believe, is the 60 down there. Yeah, there's our durability. If our sword breaks, we have to sit at a bonfire. Or if it's weak, we have to sit at a bonfire. If it breaks, we have to go get it fixed. Just want to make sure. 217 versus 213. Yep, I'm making the right choice. So we got Bradley of the Old Guard. We'll get another friend here in just a minute. Lucatiel. It's the young lady from up top. Alright. She's going off to do her own thing. I'm almost walking off. So they should both catch up. Yep. They're coming. Right up here, we got some guys that we actually... Well, we've seen these guys before already. There's an enemy over there that we're going to see a ton of, or at least a few times of, in the Lost Bastille when we get there. Here he is. right down here. Remember if there was an item or a chest. Apparently not. But our next boss is right through this fog wall. I'm going to assume that it's pronounced Flexile Sentry. Otherwise, it's pronounced Flexile Sentry, and I just imagine Flexile ads from a while ago. I have Billy Mays in it. Rest in peace. But his boss battle can be difficult if you can't do it quick enough, because the longer the battle takes, the higher this water's actually going to rise. When water gets to a certain level, it slows us down. Got a decent health pool. Since we have 2 friends to come help us out, we'll be done with this in no time. He can use both sides, but he usually is only going to use one at a time. See how having phantoms as much in this game can make it a lot easier. I'm sure many hardcore fans would say that I'm kind of a scrub for using them, but hey, I'm not a master at these games. I play them for fun. Right, let's go ahead and get to our next bonfire before we finish here. Some pyromancy in our cutscene. Heading all the way to the Lost Bastille, which is that place we were at earlier, but now we are actually meant to be here. So the ship will drop you off. We're almost to the bonfire. We got a couple guys we got to take care of. That guy. And we're going to take the elevator up. But we're actually going to take it back down to get an item that's in that hole right there. Pretty neat way to get it too. So once we get to the top, just hit the button again, roll out, wait for it to go down until you can hop on the roof. And from there, we'll just take it all the way down. I'll grab the item, hop down, and take the ride back up. We're going to check these side cells. Soul item and a radiant life gem, which is just A bigger life gem that gives us more health whenever we use it. Lost Bastille. And then right up here is our next bonfire. But we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you enjoyed in the comments. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Continue being good people, spread positive vibes. Take care.